Good morning, sunshine. I want to share with you a couple of really simple but energizing yoga postures that you can do every single morning right here in your bed. Where else would you prefer to do yoga? Let's be honest. So we're going to begin by coming towards the back edge or the side edge of your mattress, of your bed. Knees spread nice and wide, sitting the hips down on the heels. From here, you're going to take a deep inhale. Lift up through the spine and out the crown of the head. Exhale as you hold. Inhale, sweep the arms up by you. And then exhale, grab on the opposite elbow. Deep breath in as you lift and lengthen. Exhale, dip down towards the right hand side. Allow the right side of the chest to roll up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale back to center. And exhale, we'll go the other way. Full breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop the hands down in front of you. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the spine a couple of times. Just moving gently through the spine, through the shoulders. And then coming onto all fours, tabletop position. Hips will be stacked above the knees, shoulders stacked above the wrists, or just behind. And then as you inhale, you can drop the belly, lift up through the heart space forward. Try not to kink through the back of the neck so that it makes it hard to breathe. And then as you exhale, you can round the spine and look up at your belly button, look up at your navel. Inhale, drop the belly, heart moves forward. Exhale, curl. 2 more. You can start moving intuitively if you like. I call these baby bears. You can come up onto the fingertips and shift the weight forwards and back. Articulate the spine in any way that feels good for you this morning. Could be up, down, maybe you're making figure eights with the hips. There's no right or wrong, this is your practice. We're just waking up and saying good morning to the body. And then from here, keeping the knees spread wide, toes come together, pushing the hips back towards the heels, and lengthening the hands forward. Fingertips spread nice and wide to energize. And then if you'd like to, you can bring the forehead down to the mattress, or you can grab a trusty pillow, put it in between the thighs, and then bring the belly down on top of it. And come onto one cheek or the other. Connecting to the breath, connecting to the body. Asking yourself how you feel this morning, and becoming a witness to any emotions and thoughts that come up. Not judging them, just noticing them, and then allowing them to move away. So if you're feeling heavy, tired, lethargic, notice how that sensation feels in the body. And then allow yourself to just think, oh, that's interesting. And then allow it to move past you. Feel free to stay here as long as you like, especially with the pillows. This can be a really gentle and nice pose. Or if you'd like to keep moving on with your morning, you can move the pillow away. Come back into a regular child's pose. And from here, you're going to lift the hips up above the knees as the hands slide forward and the heart melts down towards the bed. Puppy pose. Keep breathing into the belly. If you want a deeper option, you can bend at the elbows, bring the palms of the hands together and bring them just to the crown of your head. Keep breathing. Here you can slide back through child's pose into a tabletop. Plant the left palm down on the mattress. Inhale, the right wing reaches all the way up towards the sky, opening up through that right shoulder. And then as you exhale, you can pull that right hand underneath the left and you'll come down onto the outside of your right shoulder and the right side of the temple. So from here, the left hand can come out in front of you, up towards the sky, or you can half bind and bring the hand behind you and hold onto the inside of the right thigh. Deep breath in, hold and release. Inhale, plant the left hand back down, right wing will sweep up. Exhale, back through tabletop. And then we'll go for the other side. So right hand plants, inhale, left wing goes up. Feel the beautiful opening. Feel it energizing all the way up through the fingertips. And as you exhale, thread the needle through, come down onto the outside of the left shoulder. Right hand will go up in front or wrap around behind and grab onto the inside of the left thigh. So really enjoy the twist here. Twists are great for our metabolism and our digestion and getting everything moving inside of us. So they're especially good to do in the mornings. I mean, they're great to do at any time, but we all like a healthy bowel movement in the morning. And then coming back onto all fours. Find your way into a seat onto your bottom. And rather than finding a really tight Baddha Konasana where the feet are in close to you, I want you to extend them out a little bit further. So you've got a big diamond in the legs in front of you. From here, inhale up. You can use a pillow again if you like. In the belly, tight into the belly. And then as you exhale, fold forward, curl through the spine if you like. Bring the hands to the feet and just leaning forward. If you'd like to use two pillows, you can rest your head on one as well. Props are my favorite things ever. So again, you can hold out here. Hang out for as long as you like. Or if you'd like a more active and energetic pose. Pulling the sit bones back, not out, but back behind you. So you've got an anterior pelvic tilt. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine. Keep lengthening through the spine as you move yourself forward. You'll just feel a deeper and more intense stretch. Feels good though. Inhale back up. Exhale, extend the legs out in front of you. Hands come behind you and just shake out the legs a little bit. Again, energizing. Feel the energy going all the way from the tops of the thighs out through the tips of the toes. And then feet can come up. Soles of the feet on the mattress. Lie down on your back. Fingertips can tickle the heels. Turn the toes slightly in so the outside edge of your foot is parallel with the edges of the mattress. And as you inhale, you're going to start articulating up through the lower spine, through the coccyx first, through the sacrum, then up the spine. Arms can come up with you. And then as you exhale, release back down. Try to move one vertebra at a time, so move really slowly. And exhale. This time, if you'd like to, you can come up and then interlace the hands behind you. Walk onto the tops of the shoulders and then keep lifting through the thighs, knees energetically drawn together, and then opening up the heart space towards the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release the hands, roll back down onto your back, and then just take the knees knock-kneed. So take the feet out wider and the knees come together. From here you can take one hand to the heart space and one hand to the belly. And just feel the prana within you, feel the life force. Again, connecting back to how you feel, the emotions and the thoughts that arise. And welcome them with open arms. And then gently say goodbye. From here, keeping the feet wide, you can take both knees over towards the left, and then both knees over towards the right. Over towards the left, and over towards the right. Shifting forward if you need to, we're going to come into a plow pose, which will mean that you roll down on your back, Hands can come to the sacrum, lifting up, and the toes can maybe come down and touch down above the head. Try not to dump into the spine here with a large curve. See if you can lift up through the hips and open up the spine. Inhale. Exhale. If you're comfortable here, you can maybe start to bend the knees around the ears into deaf man's pose. The hands can interlace and then roll up onto the very tips of the shoulders. To release, rolling back down and coming up into a nice seat. Legs can come forward. Take your right foot and hook it underneath to the outside of the left hip. From here you'll take the left foot, if you can, to the outside of the right knee. If this isn't comfortable, you can always extend out through the right foot, or again hook it down to the outside and ground both sit bones down in towards the mattress. Take the left hand behind you, right hand extends up. As you exhale, you can take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, lift up through the spine as tall as you can. Inhale. And on the exhale, you can begin to twist even further from the navel, from the belly button. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center. I like to do a little hip opening in the morning. So if you'd like to, from here, you can just extend the feet out sideways. Try to stack the knees on top of each other. It might not look like this, and that's completely okay. If it's comfortable and it feels good in the hips, go for it. If it doesn't, you can simply just cross the legs or the feet over into a comfortable seated like you would if you were sitting down in a classroom at school. Inhale up. Exhale, maybe start to hinge forward. I'll go sideways so you can see this a little bit better. Hinge forward from the hips and draw the belly button towards the tops of the knees. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale. Hold for the exhale. Doesn't that feel nice and juicy? Inhale, walk the hands back up. Take the hands behind you, release the knees, and again a windscreen wiper from side to side. And then we'll take the other side. So you grab the left foot, bring it to the outside of the right hip. Right foot comes to the outside of the left thigh. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you twist. Elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift up, grow tall. Exhale, twist from the navel center. One full breath. And then finding your way back forward. Again, coming into cow face pose, stacking the knees if it feels comfortable. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, belly button towards the knees. Fold forward. Try not to drop your head and round through the spine by trying to get your head towards your knees. Lift and lengthen. And then draw forward from the hips. Ooh, yeah. Full breath in. Releasing breath out. Hands come up behind you, coming to a seat. Take the palms of the hands down towards the mat, fingertips facing you. So giving a wrist stretch here. So you can lean forward, back, around in circles, anything that feels good. And then flipping it over so the palms face up. Again, just a little bit of weight in the wrist, just enough so that you can feel a nice stretch through the forearms and wrists. And then inhale, hands will sweep out and up. Exhale, draw it to heart center. 3 rounds. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Connect the thumbs towards the skin if you can, or through the shirt. Try to feel the heartbeat. Find stillness. And again, just checking in with the body and noticing how you feel. Take the thumbs up to the third eye, in between the eyebrows. May you have thoughts of kindness and compassion. Take the thumbs to the lips. May you speak words of love. And may it help you to speak your truth and to connect. Take your hands to your heart space. Place your left palm over your heart and the right hand over the left. Look within. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. And then go and have a beautiful day. Namaste.